This video is being created on 26th January 2021. That is on 72nd Republic Day of India. This is a Republic Day special video on measures for economic growth of India. I got these measures when I was preparing for my SSC CGL 2019 exam, and I noted those measures down in piece of paper and also as bookmarks during my exam preparation. That is, I got these economic growth measures during my SSC CGL 2019 Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 exam preparation. During my SSC 2019 Tier 1 exam preparation, I got this FDA related measure, economic growth measure, which I noted down as my bookmark, which are available inside the bookmarks in that Dropbox folder of mine. And after that, I was preparing for my SSL 2019 Tier 2 and Tier 3 exams together, including for descriptive exams, SSL 2019 Tier 3 descriptive exams also. So part of that, I read many essays and other things and prepared for that. So I got other current growth measures also. So these measures are, I got these measures during my SSL 2019 Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 exam preparation. And back then, and earlier I had, months before itself, I had noted these points down, noted these measures down as a piece of paper. On a piece of paper I had written these measures down. Yeah, now these measures which I had noted down in a piece of paper as measures, I rewrote in a fresh piece of paper, and I'm going to read those out from that particular very piece of paper. Measures for economic growth of India. Adopting modern technologies leads to more than average economic growth. Yeah, adopting modern technologies actually facilitates more than average economic growth. Actually, by means of conventional measures only, average economic growth will be achieved. But if you adopt modern technologies and modern equipments modern equipments, import highly advanced imported equipments and modern equipments, that will facilitate more than average economic growth. Actually, I'm not going to explain these in detail. I just noted down these economic growth measures during my exam preparation, SSL 2019 Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3. And I am not a specialist in economics. I did not study economics in detail. But if I learn economics in detail, I can, become an expert in that field also. I am expert in that field. That's for speech. Can become an expert in that field. Actually, I don't consider myself as an expert in any possible field. Now, other measures. Innovation leads to rapid economic growth. Innovation, which is the key to rapid economic growth. Rapid economic growth is facilitated by innovation. Key to rapid economic growth is innovation in all possible fields, including science, technology, education, agriculture, industry, energy sector, healthcare and medicine, banking, business, research, defense and military, and all possible important fields. Innovation in all these important fields is the key to rapid economic growth. How to practically implement that? Corresponding people working in those respective fields, or the people working in those these important fields, including science, technology, education, agriculture, industry, energy sector, healthcare and medicine, banking, business, research, defense and military, and all such possible important fields. If innovation is implemented, If large-scale innovation is implemented in these fields, that will facilitate large-scale economic growth. Large-scale and rapid economic growth. Food speech is not all. Rapid economic. That will facilitate rapid economic growth. And especially IT boom, IT boom, information technology boom, including innovation technology, innovation softwares, including system softwares and application softwares, and innovation hardware can facilitate rapid economic growth. Minimizing imports and maximizing exports is another key to rapid economic growth. And import only new and modern equipments and production systems. Along with that, domestic production must be enhanced, and local entrepreneurs must produce cheap and high quality spare parts, substituting all other imported products. Workforce must be increased to produce large quantities of cheap and high quality spare parts to minimize the imports only to the new and modern equipments, which can also generate large scale employment opportunities along with rapid economic growth. Then large scale production and export of high quality make in India products, including high quality defense products, because high quality defense products can strengthen national security, and export of high quality defense products fetches large sums which can enhance India's development along with facilitating rapid economic growth. Then increase FDI, foreign direct investment, and increase foreign exchange reserves. That I got from the history of 5-year plans when I was studying, when I was preparing for my SL 2019 Taiwan exam. That's when I got this, checking the history of 5-year plans. I found that this particular, when the economy was liberalized, LPG, that is liberalization, privatization, and globalization, not liquid petroleum gas. Liberalization, privatization, and globalization. That was actually a measure implemented by INC party, Indian National Congress Party, who my political stand is lifelong rivalry towards this particular INC party. I always say it was them. Indian National Congress Party was them who implemented this very strategy of liberalization, privatization, and globalization. They were the ones who brought this strategy. They were the ones who made Indian economy liberal. They implemented this strategy of liberalization, privatization, and globalization for the first time. I got that when I was checking the history of 5-year plans. They were the first ones to implement liberalization, privatization, and globalization in India. And this particular later, private companies and this, including private mobile operators, came to India, and large-scale privatization happened. And yeah, actually, privatization enhances economic growth. That can be confirmed from the history of economic growth, the history of 5-year plans itself. Privatization actually increases economic growth, but that's not good for the nation, because privatization also introduces foreign forces to India, which is not bad for the which is not good for the country, which is actually bad for the country. Yeah. So large-scale privatization is not a good thing. Actually, the economic growth should be in such a way that privatization should be minimized and economic growth should be maximized. Privatization should be minimized, and other measures must be adopted on a large scale too for economic growth. That is, Economic growth. Uh, what is good for the nation is minimization of privatization and adopting other measures. Adopting other measures for large scale economic growth, for rapid economic growth. That is what is good for the nation. And as I revealed this, increase in FDI, foreign direct investment, and increase in foreign exchange reserves is another measure for rapid economic growth of the nation. Then another measure is increasing literacy of people. And that is very the population itself, increasing literacy of people. As economically developed countries have high literacy rate. It can be confirmed from by searching internet, statistics, checking the statistics of literacy rates among different countries, and can be found that economically developed countries have high literacy rate. I myself checked the statistics regarding the same. I found that almost all the, not almost all the economically developed countries have high literacy rate. It can be cross-checked from internet by searching internet, by checking the statistics. Just search Google literacy rate of various nations, literacy rate of nations in the world, and everyone can confirm this fact that all possible economically developed countries have very high literacy rate. It's a fact. So widespread literacy campaigns, which is also an age-old government initiative, are required for achieving the same. The problem is that the net literacy rate has been stagnant. Means it hasn't been improving much, and it hasn't been improving much because the increase in literacy among people, in the form of increase in total number of literate people, is cancelled out by increase in population. Population explosion causes stagnant literacy rate. That literacy rate does not improve much because of this particular population explosion. It's a fact. That also can be cross-checked from internet. I myself did that. And finally, 11 days measures, 11 days. Various government initiatives and campaigns, including Skill India, Digital India, Make in India, Smart Cities, and other such government initiatives and campaigns can also produce large-scale employment opportunities, thereby reducing unemployment, and facilitate rapid economic growth, along with increase in GDP and per capita income. Actually, these government initiatives and campaigns, including this particular Skill India actually, during Corona time, people would have learned that increasing skills of people is the key for new employment opportunities, learning new skills, acquiring new skills, and increasing the skill set of people is vital for new employment opportunities and for reducing unemployment, and also for rapid economic growth of the nation. Skill India facilitates that, and these government initiatives and measures increase Skill India. Digital India actually increases internet penetration even to the villages, and almost a majority of the gradually a complete population will have internet access, and that actually that is good for the nation, and that will produce new employment opportunities, and along with increase in literacy rate, along with this particular Digital India initiative of all possible the entire population accessing internet either in the form of smartphones, mobile phone internet, or broadband will produce new employment opportunities, and will can also facilitate economic growth in the form of other by causing rapid economic growth in the case of other sectors, also other important fields, including even in the case of agriculture and other various important fields. Yeah, Digital India can facilitate this learning new skill set and acquiring knowledge and and also produce new employment opportunities, and thereby it gradually facilitates increasing GDP and increasing per capita income again. So Digital India initiative is not only for widespread internet access and digitizing this yeah e-government measures and digital economy. It is not only for a digital economy, it is also for a rapid economic growth of the nation. It can also facilitate rapid economic development. Along with that, literacy people must also be increased, and so that entire population is able to use internet to acquire knowledge, to acquire skills, to for to harness new employment opportunities, and thereby achieving rapid economic growth. And Make in India already revealed this particular domestic production must be increased, high quality defense products and other high quality Make in India products can be exported to produce to fetch large sums as income by means of export of high quality Make in India products, including defense products, can fetch large sums, thereby increasing the income, increasing GDP, and increasing per capita income. Then smart cities are also smart cities facilitate economic growth, rapid economic growth, urbanization, and these are the measures that I noted down so far during my SSCC 2019 Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 example question, and after that also.